Everybody knows industries are changing, ways customers are changing, environment changing, and the automotive industry is going to change in the next 5 years more than any other industry. We need to look into climate change, urbanization. Look at Tokyo. Now we are at 38 million people. So people come into the big cities. So what the automotive industry is currently in is a so-called iconic change. Nobody really knows where it is going, but everybody knows it's going to change. We believe electromobility is one stepstone into the right future. 1972, I don't know whether you can see that, the first electric BMW hit the road. So we have been experimenting with electric cars quite a long time. 2011, the sub-brand BMW i was launched. We selected 25 people from various divisions, and those people, they came up with an idea what needs to be done. Those are the results. Bookends i3 and i8. There's a lot of space in between. The i3 focus more on the city, urban vehicle, day-to-day commuting. The i8 is more the weekend escaper, and they have completely different target groups. But in Japan, very luckily, those customers who bought an i8, many of them buying an i3 as well. The i3, megacity vehicle, purpose-built, lightweight construction, one pedal feeling, you don't need to brake. The i8 needs to be the icon of the BMW Group. It needs to be the hero car of the BMW Group, and it represents the next 100 years. We have created a society of i8 owners all over the world, and we invite them for very exclusive events around the world, which only i8 owners can join. One challenge what everybody has also all over the world is with electric cars, charging infrastructure. Founded in also a sub-brand which called Charge Now. We launched Charge Now also in the Japanese market, and we have now access to more than 15,000 charging stations. Last week there was a press announcement in the Japanese market. There are more charging stations than fuel stations. We also looked into the development of the usage of the car. For example, i3 lithium-ion batteries. We have put in all over the markets where we have launched the BMW i that there is a recycler which is recycling and or reusing our batteries in the long term. For the BMW i3, we have 50% less, or i8 as well, 50% less global warming potential. We work very closely together with Bridgestone, because we invented also some rims and wheels, and with Bridgestone together for this car in order to meet CO2 emissions. We have carbon fiber. We have in Moses Lake, we have a big company which produces the carbon fiber. The raw material is coming, by the way, out of Japan. We use secondary aluminium. The headlight of a BMW i3 is made out of 25 plastic bottles. The leather in the BMW i3 is tanned from olive trees. We have a completely new plant which is 100% powered up by renewable energy. We have our own windmill which is actually powering the entire production. We save more than 70% in comparison to a classic BMW car, which is very good for the BMW Group, which also brings us into the sustainability index of the BMW Group, which is amongst the top 3 companies in the world. As I mentioned before, we reach customers we would have never reached before with this sub-brand. The group of people who would like to purchase a BMW i3 or an electrical car is quite big in Japan. It's really big. There's so many people are interested in the new technology, in the new way of mobility. We believe electrified vehicles is the future. For the time being, all the learnings from BMW, what we have gathered in the past 5 years, we transfer all the knowledge into the classic core model. We have all the 5 Series, 2 Series, 740e, 330e. We electrified the entire BMW product portfolio. Second one, those cars need to be connected. We have Park Now, Reach Now. What you can imagine, you can reserve in 2 years from now, you can reserve your parking space and you can reserve your charging stations online with a mobile phone. valet parking, driver on demand, residential car sharing, corporate car sharing, peer-to-peer, customers owning a BMW i3, renting the car to another of their peer group, a car. I mean, you can imagine Mori, you go for your nice West Walk shopping tour with your family, and then you just go down in the second basement and you take a BMW i or you take a Nissan Leaf and just go home and drop it off at home. You don't need a car anymore. Autonomous driving. I'm not sure about how much you know about autonomous driving, but brain off is level 5. This means you get into the car and you don't need to do anything. You can read emails, you can read books, you can chat, you can watch television. This is brain off. This is the ultimate goal, what every automotive manufacturer is aiming for. If you just look at the city. It's endless light, endless electricity. Actually, what you can just imagine, you park your car on the traffic light, and while you're parking, it's being charged. It's going to come.